Hello everyone and welcome to one of my more favorite things to film. I've got a subscription box, yay! So I have got this month's BOXYCHARM. I know this is going to be going up a little bit late, probably compared to other people's BOXYCHARMs, but I was just on a family vacation, I guess you could call it. Either way, I was away for a few days, so I know this is going to be a little bit late, and I also might be a little bit rusty because it's been so long since so long. It's been a few days, like I said. But that feels like a very long time to me. So, as I am cracking into this, I have managed to avoid all spoilers, which makes me very happy. But if you do not know, I think everyone knows by now, but BOXYCHARM is just a monthly subscription service that is approximately $20 a month, depending on what type of plan you order. Do you do it monthly? Do you do it yearly? That sort of a thing. And then I think you get, I think they say 4 to 5 full-size beauty products in here. So, let's see. I have nothing on my face right now because I have no idea what they're gonna send me. I don't even have moisturizer on because, I don't know, maybe they would include one of those, but here we go. All right. I'm gonna go for this first because this is what I see first. Okay, we have got a blush. This is from the brand Note. I have not heard of them before. This is the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher Argan Oil in the shade number 5, Desert Rose. They call it blusher, so I'm assuming this is a British or UK brand. Let's look at this. Okay. It's pretty clunky packaging, honestly, but let's see the color. Oh, okay. It's like a nice orangey apricot type of a color. Cool. We will be giving this a try. And then we've got something white here, something from Cella. I believe I got something from them from Birchbox. God, 5 years ago? I don't know. It was like when I first started living in Boston. This is the Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. Eyebrow cream? What does that even mean? Is it like a click thing? Because we've got a brush here, but I feel like I can't get anything out of this, and I think it's a twist up. I'll have to look into this. The fact that it's taupe has me a little worried because that's more for blondes, but we shall see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is why I didn't put on any moisturizer or anything yet. Next, we've got the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. It says you can use it alone or under makeup, so that is exactly what I will be doing. And we also have, it's got a little bit of gunk on here, but this is a mascara from Wander Beauty. This is the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. Cool, cool, cool. I'm always down to try a new mascara. And maybe it was 4 to 6. Because this definitely has 6 items in here. So, next. Ooh, wait. I feel like maybe they said I was getting this as an extra. I don't know if it was for referrals or what, but here I have a Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade Blossom. Oh, that is right up my alley. Looks like an opalescent pinky champagne kind of a color. Boop, boop. And then last but not least, I feel like we always seem to get a eyeshadow palette in BOXYCHARM. So let's see what that is today, or this month. And if it even is an eyeshadow palette, let's see, Crown Pro. Doesn't say what it is in here, but I'll find out if I open this up. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. This is dirty, but that's pretty. It does not say anywhere on here what this is. So I'm just gonna call this Crown Pro Eyeshadow Palette. Item FGCROEY5SH01D07. My face skin is screaming for some moisturizer, so I'm gonna go ahead, I suppose, before I do all of that. By the way, I know my skin is a mess. It's, I think mostly stress. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on some depuffing eye cream. That'll be good. Maybe, I mean, if it's a good eye cream, but let's see. It's not coming out. That's gonna make a real cute slow-mo. It's orange. Do we see that? Interesting. I don't think I've ever used an orange eye cream. Alright, who's ready for some eye cream? We are, Cassie, we are! I don't know how else to make it seem like my eyes are talking. Okay, it's not very creamy or spreadable. Kind of tacky. Ew, ew, ew. I don't know that I enjoy that smell very much. It is a bit cooling. Not like hyper cooling or anything, but I don't know, maybe that'll have like insane workingness over time or something. Okay, ready for a snap transition? I'm gonna go put the rest of my, well, not the rest of my makeup, but I'm gonna go and put some foundation on and stuff anyways. So I'll be back in just a second here on YouTube Land. Ready? Ding! Okay, so I'm so messed up. I want to put on my setting powder, but I also need to do this first because it's a liquid. So these were not a part of the box this month. I don't know why they got sent to me, but like I said, they did. So zoom you in a bit here. I honestly don't know that I've ever used these. So what, do you just like bloop? I think it's gonna be powerful, right? They're known for being very powerful little drops. Yes. But ooh, really pretty. But then I've never understood, because you're not supposed to put this over powder, right? Like, oh my god, yeah. Fig jumped on my face last night, so if you're wondering what that scratch is, that's what that was, / is. But yeah, because then am I just supposed to put setting powder over this highlight? Will that affect it? Will that make it look stupid? I don't know. But I know people love these enhancer drops for good reason. I mean, it looks really pretty and that blended in really nicely and easily, and yeah, for what it is, I mean, it looks natural and it looks good. All is good and right in the world again. Face is set, contours on. Now let's go ahead and use this blush. I do still stand by. It's clunky packaging. Comes with a little brush in here, but I feel like, does anyone actually use those brushes? I mean, if people do, like, power to you. I don't. So to me, it just ends up being bulky for no reason, but it does have a nice mirror in there, which I do like, because when I get ready in the morning, if I'm wearing glasses that day, you know, then I don't have to bend over the counter and get really close to the mirror to see what I'm doing. Then I can just hold this up to my face and do it like that. So, blush time. This is gonna be very pigmented. Well, that's what it looks like anyways, but it also looks like it's gonna be matte. Oh, that is going on very, very patchy. How do I fix this? Whew, okay, so a little goes a long way. Yeah, just that's for sure. I don't know why. On this cheek, it looks like it went on patchy. But on this cheek, it looks like it went on perfectly fine. I don't know. I'm confused about that. So potentially this is a good blush, and potentially it's a not good blush. That's great. I also put on way too much. But to every blush and every blush brand, there's a learning curve. Oh boy. There you can see. There's the enhancer drops and that blush. Can you see? Does it look patchy on camera at all? I'm not actually sure, or I'm never sure, but it does say that this eyebrow stuff, it has a built-in brush, so I'm assuming we've got one stray hair that is stuck in here that I know is gonna be causing problems. Okay, I guess we'll see how it goes. Oh, maybe it's a twist off. Oh. Okay, so it looks like there is actual product in the bottom of this, and then the brush is built in on top. I personally don't really like that because it makes it hard to, like, it's kind of, the idea was there, but maybe, because doesn't one of Benefit's brow products, isn't it like that, where, like, it has an actual pot on the bottom, so it makes it easier to kind of, like, dip your brush in there. So maybe if this would have been shaped more like that, I'd be a bit more on board with it, but let's see how this color is. Oh, okay. This actually isn't too bad. It looks like it might be a little teensy bit lighter than I usually do, but it looks like a nice cool tone, I'm gonna say, like neutral cool. Brown. I didn't finish my sentence. By brown, it's like a brownie taupe. I don't feel like this is like a true taupe. But yeah, that brow looks a lot more defined than that brow. So yay, now the question will be, is it long lasting though? Alright, so I think that's kind of as good as it's gonna get. More so than a brush, what I would like is if a spoolie was a built-in thing for that. Because I just want to kind of fluff my brows a bit here, or where I like to fluff my brows a bit after putting product in them. Yeah, it looks pretty good, pretty natural and everything. So yay! Now for the eyeshadow. As always, I just gotta preface this by saying that I have not only very oily skin, but also oily eyelids, so I do need eyeshadow primer to make eyeshadow not crease and fade throughout the day. But on the very off chance that this ends up being some sort of magical eyeshadow formula that doesn't crease, I am only going to put primer on one side here, or on one eye, and then the other eye I will leave unprimed. And then on the card it says that this is apparently the Fuego eyeshadow collection. And it is a very beautiful assortment of shades. You get a mirror in here, it's 10 shadows. It is, you know, pretty cheap feeling. I mean, it's just like flimsy cardboard, and it came kind of like, you know, just scratched up and kind of powdery, and the outside of it is just that kind of material or whatever that kind of collects that. I know some people get really bothered by their palettes looking like that. It personally doesn't bother me really much at all, at least not after I've used it, but like when I get a palette and it already looks like that, it's kind of like it kind of decreases the value for me, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna start off with a fluffy brush here. I did use my color switch on it, so no worries, it's not dirty, it's just stained. I'm gonna go in with this second shade here. I suppose I want to touch this first. Ooh, that feels really, really silky and nice. So that's exciting. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff this into my crease. Looks like that's doing well. Like, it looks like it's got a good amount of pigment to it, not too much, and it looks like it's blending really nicely, even though this is the side without primer on it. Let's see if it does the same with primer. Because what was it? I think it might have been last month's BOXYCHARM, where the eyeshadows actually blended a lot better on the side without primer. It was very strange. Alright, very nice. Then I think I am gonna go ahead into this shade right underneath the one that I just used. Use the same fluffy brush to blend this into the outer half of my lid. I'm not doing anything astonishing or revolutionary with my eyeshadow look today, but just gonna do what I am comfortable doing. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. This is the worst. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade right to the right of the one that I just used. I'm just gonna use a dense brush to apply this to the outer half of the lid. And then to take it one step further, I know, Cassie, stop while you're ahead. No, it's too late. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen this even more by putting this on the very outer portion of my lid. Blending that up into the crease a little bit. And I'm gonna go in with this gorgeous pinky mauve metallic color. I'm just gonna put this on the inner half of my lid. Blend out any excess towards the outer part. Oh, that is gorgeous, if I do say so myself. So, to finish things off, I'm just gonna go in with this highlight shade here. Y'all know how insecure I am without my inner corner highlight. Just dab this on. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. And also just a little bit beneath the brow here. Oh, I love that. I think that looks really, really gorgeous. And now to finish it off, let's go ahead and try out this mascara. Ooh, it's got a curved wand. So far here is just one coat. This is a very natural looking mascara, and it is a bit on, shouldn't even say a bit on, this is definitely on the drier side, but I feel like most mascaras really shine and show their true colors on a second coat. But I do think that the wand anyways. So far it hugs the lashes and the lash line really well, so I do like the wand as of now. It looks like this is one of those just very, very natural looking mascaras. It makes my lashes look really fluffy and, you know, defined, but not necessarily more lengthened or voluminous or anything than they naturally are. But yeah, second coat is definitely where it's at. Alright, so I'm not completely impressed or totally impressed with the mascara, but it is what it is. I don't hate it. I just certainly don't love it either. So yeah, there is everything so far. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some sort of a lip product. Finish up, you know, filming product shots and all of that, and then I'm doing a live stream today, so I'm excited to do that with you guys, and then it is just a work day all day today. Like I said, I've been gone for a while now, so I need to catch up on my work, but then I will be checking in with you all. I don't feel like these are any products that will need periodic check-ins, you know, like a foundation would. Granted, if something happens and I need to show you, I will, but otherwise I will just see you all at the very end of the night so that we can see how these things all lasted on me. So I'll see you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Alright, hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here, time for my final check-in. I don't know, you guys. This month's BOXYCHARM just wasn't my favorite. Just wasn't my favorite. Here, we'll give you a zoom in, a final look at my face. Don't get me wrong, these weren't like the worst products I've ever used in my life or anything. You can see, I can definitely still see blush on my cheeks. The mascara held up really well. The eyebrow product held up quite well. The eyeshadow did not. I mean, even on the side where I used my primer, there was still some creasing in there. Maybe that can be fixed with a cream eyeshadow on top of my eyeshadow primer. Sometimes that makes a difference. Like I said, the mascara hung in there, but I don't really care for the look of it. Like, it's just not enough impact that I look for in a mascara. The eyebrow product was good, like it held in there, and I'll probably still use it. I don't think it's worth the price that it's listed as. I don't know. The packaging of it makes me say no. The eyeshadow palette, I would not say it's worth the $30 that it's listed as because it creased even with my eyeshadow primer. The blush was fine, like it blended well on one side, but it didn't on the other side, and it's just clunky packaging, and I just have a million blushes. And then the eye cream gel stuff, like I mean, that's fine, but it's really expensive, and I have plenty of other eye cream. I don't know. Like I said, it's not that these were bad products, and I don't want it to come off like I'm complaining. Like, I'm very glad I was able to test these out. I personally still feel like, you know, it was worth my $20 to get the BOXYCHARM just to try these things and everything, and I will still be able to use the stuff. Like, I'm sure I'll still use the eyeshadow palette, I'm sure I'll still use the brow product, and I'm sure I'll still use the eye cream. Oh, and certainly also the custom enhancer drops, but those weren't a part of this box. I still don't understand how I got those, because I thought you got points for referrals, not products, but either way, it just wasn't my favorite box, that's all. And the products just didn't work out great for me. I would love, though, to hear from you all what you got in your BOXYCHARM this month, if you get BOXYCHARM, because they do send out different products to different people. I don't know that there's any basis to why they send certain things to certain people and different things to other people, but I would love to hear what you got. Were you happy with your BOXYCHARM this month? Do you not get BOXYCHARM? Do you not think it's worth the money? Let me know in those comments down below. I just love hearing from you guys and seeing how you think everything did and what you like and what you don't. I like getting to know y'all in the comments. And along with that, I would love to know if you enjoyed the video, found it helpful. If you did, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!